There is no way that Obi can become president in Nigeria.
I say, okay, we'll go through the court. And this is why I have a problem with Deji Adeyanju. Do you understand? This is why I have a problem. It's almost as if you don't make friends with them.
The obedience mob is the most toxic political movement that we have ever witnessed in this country.
You lied. It's a lie.
Everything I said is true.
Theater and media arts performing lawyer Barrister Deji. Brad Deji, stay one place so that God can use you for there.
You know, when they say a man is quiet, it does not mean that the man is stupid.
Deji is not the activist we as Nigeria think he is.
One leg in PDP, they are discussing with him. Another leg in ADC, and he's still a member of Labour Party. Confused politician. So he should do his worst.
I told Peter Obi I triple dare him to sue me. And Okote said, all right, I'll sue you. You become as restless as an hyena.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Barrister Deji recently accused Peter Obi, and that did not sit well with him. So for this reason, I never wanted to talk about him until he make another video, and that spiked me to make this particular video. A lot of information that I've gathered over the time to talk about this is what I'm going to be showing to you. Who is Barrister Deji and how he became famous or into limelight, and now what is his own goal and agenda. I want you guys to watch this particular video first. What Barrister Deji did, what he said about Peter Obi. We'll be right back.
There's no scientific way. There is no miracle. Forget about Obi trying to campaign in the church and sell himself as a Christian candidate. There is no way that Obi can become president in Nigeria. There is no way, because it is done in this country. How presidents are elected in this country. And we know the zones that produce presidents in this country.
He said this as if that was not enough. He went on national TV again and he decided to lay false accusation against Peter Obi. And that did not sit well with me personally. But I want you guys to watch what he said.
Given that has been said, there was also another suit, we understand, so that we establish this. I understand you have also filed a suit against one of his followers. Is that true?
Is his aide, is one of his aide that always with him, one Sarah. In the build-up to the election, she called my wife a prostitute. That my wife, and he endorses these things because these are his aides. There is no way your personal aides will be attacking people. Your critics. They'll be attacking them, insulting them. There's no name. They didn't call me. They called me a terrorist. They called me a gun runner. They said I was the one that supplied his aides, his close aides. That was the one that supplied arms for gun running for Dino. What is my business with Dino? They called me a murderer. There's no name. They called me a blackmailer. Blackmailing who? This same Peter who cannot tolerate criticism today calls Sowore a blackmailer in chief because Sarah reporters ran the story against him. He's a political fraud.
Okay, so
and look at I called him a religious bigot. Of course, on this station, the former PDP chairman in Anambra in his state said he was the one that divided and started religious division in Anambra between the Anglicans and the Catholics. Look at what he did in the last election. Look at what he was discussing with my Bishop Oyedepo, the Yes Daddy thing, calling the election a religious war, that he should be supported because the election is a religious war. He's a religious bigot. I've said what I say, he should do his worst.
Well, Mr. Adeyanju,
let's just start by saying this is not in court yet, so we can discuss this. What exactly is your grouse against Mr. Peter Obi and the obedience?
Yes, so in the wake up to the 2023 general election, because I'm not political, I'm just expressing my thoughts about why the opposition should come together and unite against the APC government that always rig elections. That if the opposition is divided, that there's no way they can win. I was just expressing my political thoughts and views. The idea of the Obi candidacy excited me, and I said, but that he needed the buy-in of Atiku and Kwankwaso. I even urged Kwankwaso to deputize Obi. I urged Atiku to step down for Peter Obi, and all that. So in the process of that analysis, just expressing my views. I also said the fact that Atiku has been running for president in perpetuity, that he cannot continue to run. I was just expressing my views as a Nigerian. So then Peter Obi all of a sudden started trying to reach out to me to meet me. But at that time I was out of the country. I think I was in Dubai or somewhere. You know, so, but he was persistent in reaching out to me. And I was avoiding him. But, you know, I didn't want to see him because I didn't want it to look like, oh, because I've expressed my views, which seems to be like almost in his favor, he now wants to see me and corner me to be one of his supporters. I don't want to support any politician because I'm not partisan. Because some people had already started even resigning from activism and joining him. You know, so I didn't want to join his bandwagon, but I was excited by the idea of Peter Obi because, of course, Southeast have not produced a president in a very long time, except after post-independence anyway. So I was excited. So subsequently, I made some further views, and this time around, he was more persistent. So one of his aide, a journalist, reached out to me. So we subsequently met. And I said, yes. He commended me for some of my views and all that and said that it would be exciting to work together. I said, I'm not working with anybody. But I now made some observations about the things that he has been accused of doing in the past. Corruption. Sarah Reporter reported the story where his staff was caught with money. He tried to explain it, but I was not satisfied. Then I also raised the issue about these issues of him using state resources in Anambra to invest in his family business. His explanation to me in his defense was that he had resigned from the company before he became a governor. I was flabbergasted. I couldn't just wait to get up to leave the place. I'm like, how can a man that wants to be president of Nigeria not see the clear abuse? You understand? That he has abused his office to do such a thing. He won't justify it. He didn't see anything wrong in it. I was completely disgusted. So eventually I didn't want to disrespect him, so I wanted to leave. And then he got into, because we're like in the living room, it's like a suite. Then he got into a room and said, oh, please, he's coming. That he wants to go inside the room and he has something for me. So he brought one envelope or something like that. And said, no, this is just a small thing. It's just for coming, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, I laughed. I said, that means you don't know me. I said, and you are friends with Mimiko, former Governor Mimiko and others. There are people that was close to you. You'll have asked them about me. If we do anything because of conviction, it's even me that will bring out of my money and support you. You know, so he kept insisting that it's not like that. It's not what I'm thinking. I said, God forbid. I left. So, however, I never revealed what happened to anyone. So I remember vividly, he went to, was it Egypt, to inspect some power something. At the peak of the Ekiti election, when his candidate in the Labour Party was running. So I criticized and said, you should be in Ekiti and not in Egypt. And I said, because you want to be president, you must go and campaign for your candidate and try to win. Man, his aides, some of these young boys that are around him, started insulting me that the reason why I'm criticizing him now is because that I was saying that he was okay, he was good. That the reason why I'm criticizing him now is that I brought a proposal to him and I demanded, is it 200 million or something? And that he told me that I said, me? And these are his close aides. So they started doing that. So I said, oh, because I had observed the pattern about them, that they terrorize people online, insult people, slander people. His mob, his obedient mob were practically uncontrollable during the last election. So I said, okay, so these people do not even want dissent of any kind of criticism of their candidate of any kind. I said, okay, I'm not going to even leave Tinubu alone and now face them, because we cannot have a situation in our country or in our polity where political extremism becomes the order of the day. And Nigerians are living witnesses to the things that eventually happened to the build-up of the last election. We have never had this kind of toxic political experience. Aside the Buharis, after the Buharis.
Thank God that the obedients are not a sleeping dog. We are not toothless bulldog. In as much we are watchful to the society, but at least when we back, we want to back with evidence. Now, let's talk about Barrister Deji. A lot of people know him. Oh, he's an activist, he's a barrister, you know, he's a human rights, blah, blah, blah. You know, he's deaf. He became more famous using Vidim when Vidim take him as his own lawyer, and you know everybody becomes all the rattle love him, and he's vibrant the way he talks. We never knew he's had his own political agenda, and that is what we're going to be revealing in this particular video. First, I want you guys to watch the.
A man who owns his own words commands respect. But when a man makes bold predictions, then twists, turns, and denies, what's left of that respect? Deji Adeyaju said if Peter Obi wins 2 states, I'll respect him. Obi won 11 and the FCT. Instead of acknowledging it, Deji gave us excuses and a Facebook rant. He said, Obi didn't win, the church did. And I have a question to ask you, Deji. Where exactly are human beings not gathered? Is it wrong for people in churches to be politically aware? So let's say, if the mosque backs someone tomorrow, will you say they didn't win either? It would have been far more honorable for you to own your words and say, you know what, Obi shocked me, I didn't expect it. That is leadership. That is integrity. But instead, you moved the goalpost and cried foul. When a political commentator says this,
opportunity to complete the turn of the South, don't you think that would be a game changer?
Even if he swears in a shrine, the Northerners will not believe him, and they will not.
I
don't see them also supporting him or voting for him. That's just the.
Peter Obi swears by a shrine, the North will not believe him. That's not analysis. That is profiling. Let's be clear. That statement does more than dismiss Peter Obi. It insults the intelligence of northern Nigerians. It assumes the North is politically monolithic, incapable of independent reasoning, and permanently being tied to a narrow set of regional loyalties. These Southern politicians speak like they have monopoly of thought, always predicting how the North will think, vote, act, as if Northerners are without conviction or conscience. You reduce an entire region to puppets, as if they are only good at following scripts. But guess what? The same North you claim won't believe Obi has El-Rufai, a former Northern governor, openly fraternizing with Obi. The same North produced millions of youths who defied religion and tribe in 2023 to vote for change, not because anyone swore by a shrine, but because they are tired of being insulted and deceived. You said Peter Obi and Rotimi Amechi were governors for 8 years and then turned their states into mini Dubais. And because of that, they shouldn't be president. But then you brought forward Goodluck Jonathan, a man who wasn't just a governor, but a president. And what happened during his tenure? Nigeria sank. A man under whom Nigeria saw a terrible economic and security collapse. What moral compass lets you ignore massive corruption under Jonathan, yet crucify Obi, who at the very least left office with no proven corruption case? You say Obi uses religion. You called him a religious bigot. But wasn't it Jonathan who had Khan, bishops and prayer warriors flying to Aso Rock every month before 2015? It's the hypocrisy for me. When it benefits your interest, you're ready to forget the past. When it doesn't, you weaponize it like a badge of political clarity. So here's my question to you, Deji. If owning your words and telling the truth is now considered weakness, what kind of leader are you hoping to become? One that gaslights when it's wrong, or one that fights credibility instead of defending it? If your only insight is who the North won't trust, maybe the real issue is who trusts you. It's the truth at the time. Take care and have a nice day.
Never knew he's had his own political agenda, and I want you guys to watch the breakdown that this activist make. See Christ, what he said in this video about Barrister Deji. We will be right back.
Now, let's focus on the smartness of Deji. Deji is not the activist we as Nigeria think he is. And this guy knows that the average Nigeria hates the government and they hate the politician. So this guy joined with the people to turn against the government. He was fighting with the government like every other Nigerian. But meanwhile, he has a target. Deji was trying to shut down VDM, telling VDM that he shouldn't be involved in all these cases, say because they fake buy him. Today, I say video call if you come out, cause say Deji, what you said, I'm disappointed in you. That in a scope. Why? Because Deji don't want make VDN influence some power passing home. Because I don't already use VDN. They gain the mind of the people. Just like the way Kiyamu, they use Asari Tokubo those days, they climb. And the one that say, when Nigeria, they surprise say Deji, they attack Obi. I mean, forget say, Obi, don't make it clear to everybody, say, he's not the kind of politician that give activists money or give people money to support him. So when you think, say, Deji go stay with Obi, when Deji know where they go, that's why we always talk one thing, say, not talk, say, because this person, they fight masses, they fight everything. Say the person, how long do you think say this people will continue to fight government for your sake? We should not put our faith, our trust on one man. Because if you do it, by the time that one man fail, everybody don't fail with that. Now, we have to use Deji as an example to other activists that is coming, using activism to cover themselves. So Deji, if you are seeing this, this is not the final word though. I'm coming back to enlighten Nigeria concerning the murder case. So this one that you go and use activists to cover up the murder case whenever they Google you is how government arrests you when you are fighting for us. No. We need to go deep. So if anybody is thinking that is coming to use Nigeria to climb the way Festus Keyamo did, this time you will not be business as usual. Before you come now, before we go follow you, we go dig things about you. We need to know the person we put at our front as a leader, or else the politician, the government will not respect us.
Now you have watched the video. A lot of you might still not understand. Oh, Barrister Deji, you did like this? Now so you be. Oh, why are you talking this way now? Now we understand. I also want you guys to watch this particular video on how the same barrister, say Christ, make details about Festus Keyamo, how Keyamo begins where Barrister Deji started from, and how he ended up becoming a federal minister, and how Barrister Deji is also trying to do the same thing now. But the connection between both of them is what I want you guys to watch, and we are heading to somewhere. At least, finally, video industry come and talk. But I want you guys to watch another video of Say Christ, what he said.
Let me tell you a brief story about Festus Keyamo that you people don't know. Festus Keyamo was the guy that made sure say the J Tafa Balogun, where they remove her as IG. The day they J that man, Festus Keyamo said, so he said, one man down. All of us they clap, say yes, we have the right person. Meanwhile, Festus Keyamo has a target to dine and wine with this politician. But we the see Festus Keyamo say, Festus Keyamo is for us. Because Festus Keyamo, every speech he go tell you, say, anything that has to do with politics, I don't need them. I don't like politicians. They are dangerous. They are not people you make friends with. Meanwhile, we, as a citizen, where this will not ever they get with a day like robots. We believe, say, Festus Keyamo will be the right person. Then they take over from Gani Chamber. People will tell you, he's a human rights fighter. He's this. At the end of it, where this game leads us to, they give a position. When APC, they bring Festus Keyamo out, they say no portfolio. Why they not give me your appointment without portfolio? Because they know Festus Keyamo is powerful, is strong, he's ready to fight their government. So they bring her in, he relax. After that tenure come, second tenure come, they give a portfolio as a minister of aviation. Today, where is Keyamo? He's not a minister in the cabinet. Where Festus Keyamo dey, whether Nigeria they enter gutter, not consigner. So this guy finally use we as a citizen of this country take gain in mandate. So when you see Deji, they play your game, make it not funny too now. Deji don't draw a map already. Say this is how this game want to be played. Now why we suppose not surprised? Because history is about to repeat itself.
You have watched the video, you might still not be satisfied. We're going to make breakdown because VDM and Barrister Deji are no longer together anymore. What caused issues? And I want you guys to watch the details that VDM reveal in this particular video. I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
This is why I have a problem with Deji Adeyanju. Do you understand? This is why I have a problem. It's almost as if you don't make friends with them. Now I come here as if instead may para for them. They talk to them normal. Now I say, okay, you know what? This is one of the reasons why I make me, because my phone there with these guys, bro. Tell Nigerians what I did. And they say last week, they go different club. They ask say if they get video where very dark man spray money, may they give them. So that's what you want to use in all of this. I think so una get one kind proof where una hold. They say London money for NGO. Up to today, I'm still looking for that receipt. EFCC should bring it. You people have gone to meet bank manager. Just come out and come and challenge me. Let's go and do a debate. Now I get courts, now I get everybody. I know say now I get upper hand for courts and everything. But take me there. I just want to find myself in court. At least let's get this thing over with. If I'm going to go to jail, let me know. I keep thinking about a lot of things. You know, a lot. These people have no reason. They say, okay, maybe they won't hold the case to maybe election 2027. Then they'll come so that they'll use that one carry me, because apparently these people are scared. The politicians are scared that who is very dark man going to support him and his rattles? Who are they going to support in 2027? So they are scared. Maybe they want to use that one to hold me. But bro, I'm not even doing politics in 2027. What's my business? What's my business? I already know what's going to happen in 2027. I see it. I know what's going to happen in 2027. Nothing is going to change what's going to happen in 2027. But bro, take me to court. They say, okay, yes, because make it make sense. Wednesday, they were saying, that are the insult EFCC boss. Bro, come on. Does that man not deserve insult? Does that man not deserve insult? Tell me. He said, if you know prosecute Yabelu, if Yabelu no go jail, what he talk that time, say, Ingo, he resign. He did not resign. He deserves insult because he's not a man of his word.
Now, when I watched this particular video of him, I said, I knew that something is going on. Barrister Deji is a chameleon. The only thing that pains me in all of this is that why is it like whenever you people want to climb to your success, you want to destroy somebody, can't you just campaign or do whatever you want to do to become whatever you want to be without you criticizing Peter Obi? Why is everybody clapping down on Peter Obi? I don't really know. I'm not talking about the common people. I'm talking about the elite. They're not talking about Atiku. They're not talking about you. They're not talking about any other person. Before you become APC person, you must first of all make a lot of video, at least 10, to talk down on Peter Obi before they can appoint you. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video. See, Papi, what he said in all of this. We'll be right back.
You know, when they say a man is quiet, it does not mean that the man is stupid. When somebody is quiet, it's not stupidity. You see, Peter Obi have been quiet. Anybody can just come online and just talk something about the man. One, you don't know him personally. Two, you have not met him. Three, the man has never looked for your trouble. He has never talked about you. All the man is talking about is that how he wants the country to be better. Even if you say he's talking about the president, this is from a fellow contestant like Tinubu. He contested alongside Tinubu, so he has the right as an opposition to criticize the policies of Tinubu. He has never insulted the personality of Tinubu. I don't think if you have any video evidence to show that Peter Obi have come out openly and directly to insult Tinubu, please show me the video. I don't think Peter Obi have come out and say, "Hey, this man a liar now." This one that he has never insulted Tinubu. All he has done is criticize his politics, his policies, telling him that the policies are being hard on the people. They are siphoning money. Their corruption is going on. That is what you can hear him say. He has never come out to insult anybody. Or he has never come out to say he hates somebody. But people will come out on national television and you will be saying that Peter Obi now pretender now, na yeye man, na thief, na this one, what he do now in the lie. Now, bro, you are talking about this man anyhow as if he's not a human being because he chooses to be gentle. Now, Deji Adeyanju is a man that I respect so much. Personally, I know him. Personally, I have a friendly relationship with him. But when I started seeing the kind of things that Deji Adeyanju started talking about Peter Obi, I start to wonder, where is it coming from? In what occasion have Peter Obi offended Deji or insulted Deji that Deji will now try to retaliate and talk to Peter Obi the way he's talking about Peter Obi? I get to wonder, this same Deji Adeyanju is somebody that used to join Sowore to protest during the government of Buhari. He's an activist before he now became a lawyer. And all of a sudden, he became a lawyer. He's now supporting Barry Darkman. He's now lawyer to Barry Darkman. I now say, okay, he has taken the activism to another level, having a legal backup. But all of a sudden, you are deviating from what you are doing with Barry Darkman to come and be talking about a presidential candidate. And the one that is in power, ruling, you have not talked about him. You are talking about the presidential candidate that is fighting for a better Nigeria, fighting that the country should be better. You are now talking about him when he did not even attack you in the first place. And now that Peter Obi, through his lawyers, have sent a letter to Deji to retract all his statements that he made against Peter Obi and make an apology, or they will further go to court, take further legal action. Now, you see, no be only Unasabi send letter. Even Peter Obi is not a fool. The fact that he is keeping quiet, that's why somebody can come out on national television to say, I hate him. If he is coming to be Edo State, the governor will have to send me out for him to come in. Me and him cannot be in Edo State together. Who are you? Because the man is quiet, you feel that you can just come online and forget that this man is a former governor. Go and see all the former governors, how they carry themselves with pride. Is Wike not a former governor? That he's troubling Fubara. When Peter Obi came out from Anambra, did you see him telling Obiano what to do? Did you see him put his candidate there? Did you see him telling Obiano, say you must do like this as per as the ex-governor? The man respects himself, trying to fight for a better Nigeria, but you feel that you can insult him. He has taken legal action. Deji is a man I respect, no doubt. It's my friend, no doubt. But this one he did, I did not support. I don't support.
Now you listen to what he said. He did his hand there. Peter Randy also came out to throw shade. And what he said, it makes sense to me. You cannot climb on and climb or sow, and while you are pressing the next person down, you want to become whatever, either minister or whatever appointment you are trying to get from this APC government. Must you now do it in a way to criticize Peter Obi before you can get this favor? The money you are making, I thought, is enough. Why all of you is so tasteful of this bad government that you people first of all came out to criticize? The next thing, they call you and give you envelope and you start talking the opposite. I want you guys to watch what Peter Randy said in all of this. We'll be right back.
Theater arts lawyer Deji Adeyanju, theater and media arts performing lawyer barrister Deji. Brad Deji, stay one place so that God can use you for there. Barrister Deji, if you want to sign into APC as your new party, be man enough to do it with your full chest. You have the right to do so. Because if your mentors, people like Reno Mokri, Daniel Bwala can do it, you too can do it. You have the capacity to do so. What we no go allow is for you to use mischief to achieving your purpose. No use Peter Obi to do your audition, because what you are doing is auditioning. You are doing stage performance for an audience. For me, as Peter for Nigeria, I would not want to give you prominence or join issues with what you say for 2 reasons. Number 1, because your statements and your position can change per time depending on the circumstance. Number 2, because you, Barrister Deji, like myself, you have no political capital. You cannot sway one polling unit. So there is no need investing time and energy in non-essentials. And the problems when Nigeria get past all these ones where they talk, we have serious issues to face. But we live in a country where there is high level of ignorance and people can get confused. So anytime there is mischief, we need to call it out. So my message is more to Nigerians than a response to Deji Adeyonju. Nigerians, make we leave distractions, focus on important things. But let me tell you, I beg, listen to me, Nigerians. Not everybody who criticizes a bad government is interested in a better country. A lot of people know hate corruption. It is who is involved in that corruption and how it benefits them. Naim matter. The same thing where person call corruption, once it begin to favor them, it can change to grace or testimony. You see this thing called criticizing government. Some people will only be in business for as long as there is bad government. Once you fix government, you put them out of business. So when you see person wake up every day, they criticize government, 2 things can happen. You fit build platform. You use that platform to continue to fight, make government good. And you can still use that platform to begin to support and work for the same bad government. So you should be very wary of people who go wake up every day, claim say you they criticize government. You will not provide any solution. You always talk about problem. Barrister Deji go tell you how Wike cousin they work for INEC. Judiciary is bad. This is bad. You have your own personal life experience, but you will not work to getting the solution. Rather, people where they try to do their best to also support their country, you will begin to attack them. You go wake up one day, you go talk about APC for 1 hour. You will spend 5 hours talking about Peter Obi, who is a private citizen, who left government since 2015. 2014 as governor, 2015 as Security and Exchange Commission chairman. For more than 11 years, you continue to criticize or attack that person. So the thing where you are doing, you are the opposition of the opposition. Stop deceiving yourself. Stay one place. Let me make it clear to you and to Nigerians. The person where you dey attack, Peter Obi, his competence or his character is not in question. It is not in contest. That issue has been completely settled and resolved. And I will give you why. Deji Adeyonju, you cannot even talk about fraud, because the greatest fraud or the most fraudulent person na person where they use backdoor to support corruption and criminality. For you to even make the statement, say if Peter Obi is on the ballot, you will rather vote for Tinubu, it tells everybody where you stand. Stop deceiving yourself, Barrister Deji Adeyonju. On the issue of calling somebody a fraud, the only people who can even question the integrity and the work of Peter Obi are 2 people. For 11 years since he left office, 2 people have been governors in Anambra State. Number 1, Chief Wilberforce Obiano, he dey US. Before he left to the US, he get 4 billion naira misappropriation of funds case with EFCC. The current one, Professor Solution Soludo, where don't turn himself to Peter Obi's spirit husband. Every day they run him out like canary. 2023, he refused to, he no support Peter Obi. He came out and wrote long epistle, they criticize him. He said that was part 1. Say if Nigerians do, he go release part 2. Barrister Deji, when Nigerians come back, wake up, say, oh yeah, bring part 2. Till today, Professor Solutions, he no bring part 2. He never resolve Agune Chamber na to bring part 2. In fact, it was so bad, so his own son, Ozona, came out and say, he no one involved in this political talk, but Obi his own preferred candidate. I apologize for bringing the governor's son, because he said, I don't like to bring people who no get any hand, but he's the one who put out the statement. It is in public, and that is why I'm referencing it. So, Barrister Deji Adeyonju, now when you they talk about Peter Obi, you they talk about standards. When you talk about other politicians, there are no standards, because they are in moral turpitude, criminality on steroids. Not be Peter Obi, not one of the people where they were at APC, go Chicago University to confirm, say it's a known drug lord. So it is a non-starter. Stop being a distraction. Nigerians, focus on important things. 2027, we have an election coming. The risk where they are for our own now is for us to rescue ourselves. Because ask yourself the question, if not for a corrupt INEC and corrupt Nigerian judiciary, will we be saying what we are saying? When I know how 2023 go now. The same people that are a beneficiary of a corrupt system, they don't see anything bad in it. And that is what people like Barrister Deji, you are enjoying. If not, you will be how many days on the bar? You will not be leading a panel in NBA conference when older lawyers in the bar sitting to listen to you. It's because you are a beneficiary of the corrupt and criminal dysfunctional Nigerian system. So you are looking for opportunity to score cheap political points. Oga, go and do your auditioning for yourself. Allow Nigerians to focus on important things. Nigerians, soldier don't kill another girl for Delta. Until we fix government, people go they cash out. People, charlatans will step in and continue to make a mockery of our lives, claiming to be speaking up or criticizing government, when in the meantime, you they talk about government for daytime, for backyard, you they work with them. Nigerians, let us focus. There is a lot going on in this country. Our problem past the Adeyanju. Peter Obi is a private citizen. If he feels his person is being defamed, he can seek redress how he chooses to do it. Nigerians, let us focus on helping ourselves. Election they come. Our lives matter. God bless Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria. Barrister Deji. So you no go even say you go vote for your brother Showore. You say you go vote for, you no be better person, Barrister Deji. Stay one place, may God use you. My name is Peter for this Nigeria.
It didn't end there. Mama P also came out and threw his own shade. Mama P also came out and threw her own shade. And what he revealed about Barrister Deji. We'll be right back. I want you guys to watch the video.
His explanation to me in his defense was that he had resigned from the company before he became a governor. I was flabbergasted. I couldn't just wait to get up to leave the place.
You lied. It's a lie. There's nobody that has ever met Peter Obi and did not want to beat him again and again and again. You lied. A fat lie. That being said, Deji Adeyanju, you have never supported any political party. This PDP boys don't cease to amaze me. You have never supported any political party. NPRO. Oh, precious Captain. I actually wanted to do this video shouting, telling you, my leader, I'm disappointed in you, but now, on the second thought, now prayers we owe you. Now prayers, all of us go gather, pray for you. For whatever that thing, that hate is in your heart, God need to purge it away. Because this one here, Chris, this level of anger, now be waiting that the co-assistance, Chris. How can you hate a man that has done nothing to you this much? For the government that have ruined millions of lives, you don't have a problem with them. You people, I don't know, but you never cease to amaze me. Obi offered you bribe. It Obi is the talk another thing. Obi does not give shish. People that know him, even his enemies, and they watch this video, they will laugh at you. Tinubu will say, no, Deji did not try. We all know this man gives no shish. You went there sit down with for 2 hours. Campaign period 2023. Did he even have time to sit with his team members for 2 hours? Sat with Deji. God will heal all of you. Broken children, God will heal you people. You told Peter Obi, I triple dare him to sue me. And Okute said, alright. Off we go. He go bring evidence from 2022. They wait till they come. Nobody has monopoly of madness. Said the man they keep on quiet. No me say people mumu. And then also you become as restless as an hyena. Everywhere interview. Mo beg. Sorry, Mo beggar for you. If you say Mo beggar for you, I feel beggar more. That's it. Oh God, guys, I'll be right back.
Now you have watched all this video. Me, I don't have much to say because the video is long already. But I would just want to troop in my whole little opinion. Barrister Deji, me, I don't know you before. Now, through video, I know you. You might be in existence. A lot of you know that, oh, you are doing your own thing. But I know you through video. Now that video is no longer with you, I think you're no longer relevant. No matter anything you are saying, I don't think Nigeria pay attention anymore. Now, Nigeria are just seeing you like a clout chaser. When you go on national TV, what you are saying is not even aligned with your own personal character. Do you have character? I don't know. Okay, Peter Obi is this. At least I want to see you talking down on Peter Obi, talking down on Atiku, talking down on every presidential candidate that contested against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You were the person that were talking down on the Minister of FCT, Nelson Wike, talking down on Tinubu, but automatically you switch now. Nelson Wike is not a good person. Tinubu is not a good person. Everybody else in the APC is not a good person. It's only Peter Obi that is not in power. He's not a minister. He's not a senator. He's just a presidential aspirant Then everybody in the whole political cabals are now facing him. If road not good, now Peter Obi concern. If insecurity in the country, now Peter Obi concern. Anything that is happening that they cannot fix is Peter Obi concern. Anything they cannot fix is Peter Obi that cause it. Now Peter Obi that cause everything when they not fit do. If Tinubu borrow $21 billion and he not use and do anything, now Peter Obi concern. If Tinubu requested for $1.75 billion, now Peter Obi concern. No, that's why I not use and do anything. Now Peter Obi concern when they will carry over 12-point-something billion dollars to do Coastal Road, and they not fit do and Peter Obi concern. Anyway, this is where I'm going to be ending the video today. I love you guys. God love you more. If you love us, the only way you can support us is to like this video, comment your thoughts about this video, above all, subscribe if you do, on your notification bell so that you wouldn't miss out our future uppost. Until we meet again, stay tuned, Plan B TV. Bye.
As someone who supports Obi, for the first time in my life, I was disappointed that either it's Obi or the legal team would ever even answer a Deji. Thank you. Thank you. Answering Deji for me is the worst mistake that a Peter Obi or his legal team will ever do. And I felt personally very disappointed. Because as a person, Deji is not someone I would answer. And I heard someone say Deji is an activist. I don't understand why we misunderstand these things. Like Obina said, Deji has never been an activist. Do you know what activism means? It means that you're going all out for what you believe and will not at any point be compromised. Who is Deji? What has Deji done in his life to make money? He's a lawyer. Because most times when I'm a lawyer, an activist, so do they pay activists money? Do they pay activists money? So if Deji feels, I am challenging him today. I've known Deji for a very long time. Okay. And knowing Deji stopped me for a long time joining people when they are going to do activism. Once I see Deji, I back out. Because Deji is one of those persons that you can easily sideline and they will come and divide the crowd. So answering Deji for me is a big turn off. Okay. Deji is very irrelevant. He is not an activist. He is not a celebrity. I classify people like Deji as the likes of Daniel Bwala. Wow. Femi Fani-Kayode. Okay. Go ahead. I said Daniel Bwala. Okay. Femi Fani-Kayode. Okay. What was his name? Rain or Mockery? Oh, you think so? No, so you see, okay, oh, sorry, please, hold on. So you see the problem. The problem is that we still look at people when they sugarcoat some part of their lives. So we should wait till you get to that level first. So you see the problem where we feel like we should exercise patience with corrupt people until they finish stealing our money. Right? So for me, whatever Deji is saying in Nigeria today, Deji should not be taken seriously. Okay. I even pity the likes of Very Dark Man, who even accepted in the first place to make Deji a lawyer. Oh, thank you.
Guy was also confused. Okay. And just like he said, the problem we have now is that people claim to be activists, but they're just hustling. Most activists you see in Nigeria today, they take activism as a hustle. Like who? Most of them. Okay. Deji had issues with Wike, and Wike came out and said, Deji came and begged me to support him to become vice secretary of the PDP, and I said no to him. And because he was paid, he went on a shooting spree with one other very confused young man, and they were accusing Wike of a lot. Now today, there's a story that says Deji went to Peter Obi to tell LP to give him a waiver to become their House of Assembly candidate in Abuja. We don't know how that conversation ended, but probably he didn't get the support he wanted, and now he's backlashing Obi. I'm not a fan of Obi. I also believe he's a political prostitute. But saying Obi offered him bribe.
Who is political prostitute?
Peter Obi now.
Okay.
Yes. In my opinion, I also believe that. But saying that Peter Obi offered him bribe, if he had offered him bribe, why didn't you come out before the election to say this guy is not a good guy, he offered me bribe, and you bring out evidence? But because the narrative did not favor him, he's not out there saying things that are not good. I'm happy that Obi even took a step, an action, to sue him, because people just throw things at that young man. He's not a young man. People throw things at him, and he allowed them to just go scot-free.
Okay.
But again, Obi is a political prostitute. That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
It's very unfortunate that we have an ecosystem now whereby most of the people that drive the narrative in our polity are the deplorable ones. Very unfortunate. I used to be a former SRA nurse. I know Deji. Deji has a constituency where that constituency is where he has been living upon, which is activism and any other. Thank God he's a lawyer, and at least we cannot address him properly.
Okay.
But that does not take away what he has said about Peter Obi. You get it? Let's face the fact. I don't believe that Peter Obi will have offered him money.
Okay.
But he actually made some valid points about it. There's no any Eldorado from anywhere. Whether we like it or not, the polity and the demand for better governance, is going on every day. Government is actually doing better than they were doing before, except if we don't want to accept it. Yes, we now have these Gen Z people now that are also driving narrative. They are impatient. They don't want to give room to. They don't want to give room.
So you think the government is doing a lot?
Yeah. Nobody can accuse this current government of not doing anything.
Okay, like what?
We might not see results yet.
Okay, we are not seeing results.
But there is a policy. There is a policy.
Okay.
You need to get this point. There is, when you have the government that is not doing anything, it's different from when they are doing some things and we agree that what they are doing is not enough, or we are not getting results from it. So back to the main issue, which is the Yade itself. The point he has made, fine and good. Everybody will question everybody's antecedents, what you have done, especially when you have had opportunity to hold a public place before.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. So for me, Deji is not an activist. He's a hustler. All right, because if you listen to what he said in that interview, he made mention of. Pardon? Louder, please. Okay. If you listen to what he said in that interview, he made mention of if Peter Obi is on the ballot, he rather vote Tinubu. Note, yes, note, he did not say he will vote Sowore, who is his friend. He did feel that? Yeah, I did feel that. He did not say he will vote Sowore, he said he will vote Tinubu. What does that tell you? Is anywhere Bele face? He's a hustler. That's all. It doesn't stand for anything. And someone that doesn't stand for something will fall for anything. Thank you.